What's up guys, Matty the Nerf Guy here, broadcasting live from the Matty Lair. Welcome to Versus, the show where we compare blasters to see which would get the edge in a Nerf battle. Today's battle is spring-powered / slam-fire operated blasters versus battery-powered / slide wheel blasters. So, which ones are going to typically get the edge? Well, let's get some similarities. Both are capable, when in slam fire, both can be capable of the same amount of fire, if done properly. One has to be done but manually, one basically operates on battery power. So, which gets the edge and all when it comes to battery power versus, which gets the edge when it comes to battery power versus manual? The spring one gets that one in round 1. Why? Well, because for one and all, it doesn't require batteries, meaning you don't have to stop and change batteries and risk getting tagged. So, here comes round 2. Round 2 is rate of fire. So, this one you simply can, even though on this one you have the option, which in my mind is brownie points for having options, but let's say you just want to pick off people like Call of Duty style, it's like, okay, like that and all, or you just want to put a quick burst of foam, you can. But your rate of fire is only going to depend on how fast your arm is moving to prime, to pull the pump. Or as opposed to this, all you need is, let's say you have a web trigger right here, or in this case the Stampede, which, by the way, this Stampede right here is, I'm not comparing the Stampede versus the Raider, I'm just saying, these are representations of both. This is also the closest thing I have right now to a flywheel operated blaster, even though, yes, it is as you can see, it is a battery-powered spring operated blaster. I'm just using this to represent the battery-powered line. Also, I'm a big fan of the classics, so get off my channel if you're here to hate. I'm just kidding. But rate of fire is just basically your rate of fire is going to be higher with this, because why? It operates on batteries, and also it doesn't need springs if you have a flywheel like the Rapid Strike Raven, Rapid Strike Raven Strife, So you're gonna, and also as Group 772 says and all, trigger pull, you can just go like that pretty much. You can just do that. So what can you do? Your rate of fire for round 2, battery power wins. Rate of fire goes to this one. Why? Because it doesn't require constant priming of a handle. It simply requires one finger on the web trigger, the other. So basically, yeah, the web trigger compared to this one, rate of fire is slower and a lot lower. This one, rate of fire is a lot higher, enabling you to tag more targets on the battlefield, or if you want, or to tag out or to stun more zombies if you're in Humans vs. Zombies. So round 2 goes to the battery-powered operated blasters. So, final round and all is performance. Okay? And in this round, I'm only simply going over, stuff like weight, let's say stuff that's going to add weight, fatigue, and all that, okay? So, we'll start with this one right here. This one right here, let's say you run out of batteries. The con to this thing is if it runs out of batteries, let's say you're in a Nerf war and all, okay, this is all you have, or let's say you're in HVZ, for instance, okay, you have to have a pouch where you have to, on top of all your magazines and all, okay, now this one's on D batteries. My Stampede here is modified to run on AA batteries, so I don't have to worry about the weight and all. But let's say you have to unscrew your tray and all. This is the actual battery tray for this. Like I said, this one was modded. This is the actual battery tray. As you can see, it takes 6 D batteries. And if you've been to anywhere where they sell batteries at a store, be it like an auto parts store, Walmart, Meijer, whatever, if you've been to where they sell those batteries and D batteries, you know that picking those things up, it tends to be pretty heavy on your hand, and you have to pick it up with the whole hand because, okay? So let's say you're in a week-long game, alright? Having just this takes 6 D batteries to run. So let's say you're in a week-long game of HVZ, you have to carry, let's say, enough batteries to last that whole week. That's going to add more weight. Let's say you have to carry a satchel with that, okay? Now, combined with that, the fact that this, with all parts on it, okay, weighs about just slightly over 5 pounds, okay? You have a 5-pound blaster, you have all your secondary blasters, you have all your magazines, plus if you have like a GoPro, you're going to be and you multiply that by all the running that you have to do. And let's say, you want to carry extra drinks and energy bars, you're going to have a lot of weight on you. So, yeah. Okay, and also, basically, reload time on this is no problem. You just simply, take it out. Reload time, you simply just take the magazine, slide it in, and continue revving. So, but reload time on this thing and all, you have to carry an extra screwdriver, batteries, and / extra battery tray if you want to do it and all. So let's see here. I'm gonna see how long it would take to get the batteries and all, okay? It's like, this video is like running at 6:10 right now, so 6 minutes and 12 seconds. So let's see. Unscrew battery tray, put batteries in and all, put battery back in, screw it in, get another magazine and all. Okay. So it would now I know that's not how long it would be, but it would probably take you, if you're not fumbling around while running and all in Humans vs. Zombies, or you just don't toss aside, it's gonna be probably 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, depending on how fast you're gonna do it. And all 1 to 2 minutes. So okay, so reload time on batteries, pretty slow, as opposed to this right here. You're out. Oh, I'm out. Toss it down. And if you have slam fire, just continue doing that. So, this one right here, its performance is very good, light. You don't need extra battery trays or anything. You just need a dump pouch to carry all your different magazines in. So basically, this one's just going to depend on how well you operate it, how smart you are on being as unimpeded by your stuff as possible. So which one ultimately? Sorry, fail. Which one is ultimately going to get the edge in terms of performance? This one requires a lot more magazines, but also requires batteries, and also requires the more. Let's say you're in a week-long game of HVZ, whereas you require additional batteries to last the week. Or this one, whereas all you really need is just enough magazines, darts, and all your other tack gear, to last a week-long game. Which one gets the edge? This one right here gets on the edge based on the fact that it's lighter. You don't need extra batteries, so that way you're just free to, keep this on a 1-point slinger. You don't have to drop it. And this one, yes, you're on a 1-point sling, but this one's ultimately heavier. So, in all, which one ultimately gets the edge and wins this battle? An astounding 2-to-1. The battery powers fail. The spring operated / battery. I'm sorry, I keep saying battery. The spring powered / slam fire blaster. Why? It doesn't require batteries. While yes, battery power / flywheels have higher rates of fire, this thing, your ammo consumption does not run on batteries, meaning you don't have to carry this around with you, and you don't have to carry extra batteries around. This is just simply going to be based on, on how skilled you are. Whether let's say you trigger happy, I want to go to slam fire all the time, or let's say you're like me and don't need that many shots and only put a quick burst of foam out there when you absolutely need it. The ultimate victor is the spring power / slam fire operated blaster. Now you're probably wondering, am I biased? No. Even though I do like the battery powered Springer, I have to go by the factors of how light you need to be and all, and what edge you get. So in my mind, the edge, and this is just my opinion, okay, the slam fire / Springer operated blaster is the ultimate victor. Just based on the fact that, it doesn't need extra, it doesn't need batteries and doesn't require you to stop, unscrew the tray, and put more batteries in. That's it for this episode of Voices. If you like this video, click that like button. Also, please subscribe for the next video. If you have a Voices video that you'd like me to do, comment it below. Peace and hair grease, guys. Much love. You guys have a good day. Matty the Nerf Guy out.